All right. I'd like to welcome y'all again. Another episode of the Imperfect Nation coming at you from Floyd's back room, the upstairs room. What episode we got, though?
I think it's going to be 23. Jordan.
23. I think. Are you sure? I think 23. All right.
Was with the hair.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right.
Hair don't care.
So, like I said, we back with y'all. Another episode. Let's go around the room and see what we got today.
Farrell, what's up, y'all? In the house.
Got LB.
Bears here.
Bear Grizzly always here.
Okay,
Hey, Steven. I'm here back again. This last two, but I'm here.
And I'm Mike Floyd. Right. Let me see. Let me get my shit together. So, like we normally do for every fucking podcast, we do a little recent news thing. And by the time y'all hear this, it won't be super recent, but it's recent to us. And it's Republican House Whip Steve Scalise, congressional staffer shot in Virginia shooting. And so, at the moment, they got
Now, this just happened.
Yeah.
This literally just happened right now.
They got literally everything locked down in D.C. Last one, my mom just called me because she's up there right now. She's like, yo, like, the highway's back the fuck up. I'm like, yeah.
Now, this dude, he's a congressman. Like, he's an elected official. Like, how? He's supposed to be pretty well protected.
Supposed to be.
You know, Secret Service or whatever. Secret Service, they protect, like, congressmen and senators and shit like that, too, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. But I think this was at, like, a
baseball game.
It was at a softball game, and I don't know how tight security is for that.
I mean, they still
game.
follow them. That's for life. That's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't going nowhere, like, without these guys unless you, like, sneak out, do some Anastasia shit.
I don't know. I feel like you can touch somebody, reach out and touch somebody pretty easily, though.
Damn. Look, touching people and stuff?
Those views do not represent the podcast.
Reach out and touch them. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
That's all I'm going to say on it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
all right, so since we
Hey, but was he?
But hopefully he's all right.
Right now,
All
he's
seriousness,
the only one that's been, I guess, killed. Well, not I guess, but he's the only one that's been fatally
I don't know if
attacked.
he's been fatally injured, but let me see real quick. Him and a couple of staff members were shot Wednesday morning. He's a third-ranking member of the House Republican leadership and was shot in the hip. And also appears two Capitol Hill police agents were shot. So they did have security out there.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm telling you, they always have security.
Stable condition, but undergoing surgery. He said he's better than 50 Cent because 50 Cent could take those shots like that.
Hey, so you took 10 shots instead of 9 or what?
Yeah, for real. Nah, let me see. They just released who the shooter was. I think it's like a 62-year-old or something like that.
Damn it, man.
So, shit's getting crazy, man.
Hey, before we go any further, just want to remind y'all, we got video, right, Floyd?
Yep.
There's gonna be a video version of this, so if y'all want to look at us, put a face to the voice. You know, you got that option, man. You got that option. You know,
You been getting too many compliments or what?
I ain't got no compliments, man. I'm just, you know,
This is his first time back. That's why.
I'm trying to put it out there, trying to let the people know. You know.
Okay.
Let him know.
Cool.
All right,
What do we got going on?
The second one, you know, how many of y'all been to Austin?
I'll be there.
I actually ain't been yet.
How many of you actually use Uber in Austin?
Uber?
Yeah.
Use Uber
when
in
I
other
first
places.
When I first went there, yeah, I did use it, but
Is it Uber everywhere?
no, man. They cut it is, but they cut Uber off, man.
Yeah, they let him back now.
Oh, they're back. I
Yeah,
love
they
it.
let him back. But Uber director David Bonderman resigns from board following comments about women. Now, if y'all don't know what's going on with Uber, there's like this big ass lawsuit going on about how it's like a male dominated field, and so all the women that's there, they feel like, yo, like
You mean the drivers?
No, like the we're talking about the office workers.
Okay.
Nah, the drivers are strict. Well, there's a lawsuit with the drivers because they said they're stiffing them on their tips and shit too. So like there's this big thing talking about how the culture of Uber is pretty fucked up.
That's why Lyft be throwing shade in their commercials about the tips and shit.
So I don't know. I mean, it's on top of the news thing. So I don't know if y'all want to discuss. I mean, it's a big thing because of like the whole taxi thing. I don't know if you heard about that.
Well, okay, I'll give at least what I know about it. Like back in Denver, where I'm from, when they first brought like Lyft and Uber, there was a big fight between, because there's actually a legit like couple like consolidated taxi companies, Metro Taxi, Yellow Taxi, that service the metro area and surrounding areas, and like there's a test and licenses and insurances that they have to go through to be a taxi cab driver. Well, when Lyft and Uber came, they kind of skirted around that and didn't have to go through those processes. So there was I think there still is, but there was a pretty big legal fight as far as, are we going to allow these services in our city, because it's going to take business away from the legitimate taxi companies that we have. And I don't know if that maybe was the same thing going on in Austin or what. I mean, it's still a fairly big city. I'm sure they have their own cab companies, but I think that's been a problem in most of the cities that they went to, because it's just different. Like, it's just like, I go hop in my truck right now. Oh, hey, look, I'm a Lyft driver. I'm an Uber driver. I got the little sticker. That's where you want to go. Yeah. I mean, like, it's not. It's just not. It doesn't have the same regulations. So I mean, I know they do their own thing as far as. Do they do background checks?
I think
Yeah, they do background, because there was some problems. They do background checks now.
They do background checks, and they also they make sure that your insurance is updated,
right?
That your driver license is good to go, and I think there's a requirement on the year of the car. I think it's 2012. A couple of years ago, it was 2012.
Yeah,
I
think it's like 10 years old or something like that.
Yeah, I think now it's like 2012 or 2013.
So I can't push up in a Caprice.
Hey, bro! I bet you get a clean Caprice. You get hella business in some areas.
You can request what kind of car you want.
Yeah, you can request like if you want like
Uber
I think
X.
what they call luxury, like you can have
Uber
like
Black.
a Benz.
Well, the thing is,
Uber Black and
this
all
little
that.
job I can get at the moment, I need a little extra change because my kids need new shoes for school.
Yeah, you can have the
That's real,
Watchmobile. The
though. That's real. I
Watchmobile
was
can
an
be
Uber
picking
driver.
up people.
I can't roll up in my Astro van, man.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I mean, I'll just put like free candy on the side. Everybody gonna jump on.
Damn.
But now the homeboy, he resigned because there was a statement saying there's a lot of data shows that when there's one woman on the board, there's more likely there will be a second woman on the board. And what he said in response to that was, actually, what it shows is that there's much more likely to be more talking.
Damn.
So he was just being a male chauvinist. He was being a male chauvinist, but I don't think, was he forced to resign or he resigned on his own?
I think with all the shit that's going on with Uber right now, because they do have a legit lawsuit going on for harassment.
Okay.
And everything like that. So I think it was like, yo, that's a bad look, dog. Like, you got to go.
It's a bad look, especially for a publicly traded company, or I believe it's publicly traded. But honestly, how different is this than what Mr. Trump said in the whole election thing with the grab him in the pussy and stuff like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wrong. I'm not going to condone it and being chauvinist and making these comments, but people nowadays, everybody's so quick to be about the political correctness and crucifying somebody over like a joke or maybe off comment. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think we need to get away from that, man. I mean,
welcome to the world, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Welcome to the world. Grow up and get a thick skin, like you know what I'm saying. You
I mean, I'm with you on that. I
comment.
think it's unfair. I think it's unfair. It's like that whole Bill O'Reilly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Oh, Bill Maher, talking about?
Maher?
Bill Maher, yeah.
What?
The whole like
Bill Maher.
I'm not. What do you say?
No. That whole thing that harassment, like the allegation that he had.
Bill O'Reilly, yeah, when he got
He had to be like, it's just allegation, and he still had to lose his job. Nothing was confirmed yet.
Right.
Shit, he better lose his job. Fucking Bill Cosby lost his whole goddamn reputation over that accusation.
That's true, and
So it's just like nowadays you don't need to be guilty of anything.
And that's what
as long as it's put out there that you did something, then
and that's what I don't agree.
that's
with.
good enough, and
Hey,
that's
think about
wrong.
Bill Cosby. You heard that as the jurors, the second set of jurors, they couldn't come to a decision. The hung jury.
See,
I mean,
Yeah, but
hey, it goes to show, did he do it? Did he not do it? Like, is there...
So,
I mean, there's some
what if
evidence
it
back there, but...
So what if it comes out that he did do it? Like,
I mean, if he did it, then he did it. Those guys had his punishment.
I mean, do we all like turn our backs on him and then be like, nah, we don't fuck with
I mean,
him?
what honestly, what has Bill Cosby done for you?
Nothing.
Exactly. So why should you care if
Well,
this man goes to jail or not?
You don't care. That's the thing. But like, people are like watching the case so closely, and we're so like
I think
in tune with him. Like,
the reason,
what, like you said, like what does he do?
The reason people care is because they use him as their role model for Mr. Huxtable back in the day and being a comedian. Like, they see that, and they see that as a model of a stand-up black man. And because, I mean, maybe they had that to look at in their own lives, or didn't.
That could be like, that could misconstrue and jade people too to the fact that this is a real man. This is a real person.
No, yeah, exactly.
Who had a lot of opportunities. I'm not saying he did it.
Right.
I'm saying he did.
I'm
on record saying he did it.
I'm not saying he did it, but I mean, at the same time, this dude was well known, well loved, liked, and he has a lot of ends and stuff like that. I mean, he had the means to take advantage of these people.
No, I agree, but that's why I'm saying that's why there's people that are
Keep them
so
hush for a long time.
That's why there's people that are so adamant in the background, or not even in the background, just in public in society, saying, "Man, there's no way this man did it." Like they're confusing
by Mr. Huxtable.
Yes, they're confusing Mr. Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable.
Dr. Huxtable,
He wasn't
fucking,
even a real doctor. That's the thing.
you know, slow dancing to jazz with Felissa
No, I'm talking
Rashad.
like, you know how everybody's saying Dr. Bill Cosby? Nah, he wasn't a legit doctor. He was an honorary doctor.
Yeah, no, we're
It's
talking
like
about
Maya Angelou too.
Like
Dr.
fucking
Huxtable, though.
T-Pain has an honorary doctorate.
On the show.
Yeah, we're talking about on the show.
I'm in love with the stripper.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No,
Wait a minute.
people are confusing his persona on the show
So
with
he
his
is.
actual personal personality.
So
how he
instead
acts.
of people saying,
on
"Oh no,
TV.
not Bill Cosby," people was like, "Oh no, not Mr. Huxtable."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
that's the
happens a
thing.
lot, though.
It's the
so
it's hard to differentiate like the actor from the person.
It should be pretty fucking easy, man.
And
You
then-
realize the TV show's
Well,
not real.
it should be, but it's not, because you look at it. The fact that he's an actor and that he's so well known, he got a different standard that people are looking at him and they be like, how can he, you know, like certain things that you're not supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's like, first, he's human. He's gonna make mistakes. He's gonna do stupid things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not defending him, bro. I'm not defending him.
If you said this was a mistake, though.
No,
I'm like, oh,
hey,
you know,
listen. I'm not defending him. All I'm saying is,
rape is not a mistake.
Right.
Whoa. That's not a mistake, man.
I'm not
This
saying
is
it's a
not
mistake.
Right. That's a
I'm just
it's a very
saying.
conscious decision.
Little Quaalude just happened to fall.
Oh, I was gonna take this myself and then say your drink.
Next topic.
Yeah, let's yeah.
Well, I was gonna talk about Mario, but
Which Mario?
You talking about the
Singer
Mario
Mario?
Switch?
Singer Mario.
Let Me Love You?
The
now
singer
we're not
Mario?
talking about DC Mario.
Oh, we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. I was
yeah.
Super Mario.
No, it's just Mario, man.
Mario on the Nintendo Switch, bro.
Come on, Doc.
Oh,
Luigi
okay.
brother.
All right, Luigi's. Performance.
Now, so if y'all, time we're recording this, E3's going on, which is the big, video game expo and all that stuff out in LA. And,
Some good shit coming out.
Everybody shows up, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo shows up. In the past couple of years, Nintendo's been,
Decline.
just falling off, man.
Right.
They fucking horrible. Well, they finally released this new 3D Mario that's actually supposed to teach kids shit. So
What kind of shit?
shit they should know for school,
I mean,
like how you can jump on bombs and ride them into the wall.
right. Jump on fictional turtles and throw them at other turtles.
I'm joking about the bomb part. Well, you can't jump on a bomb and ride into a wall, but it's supposed to teach them math skills and stuff like that, legit shit. Because I guess the schools around nowadays are fucking lacking.
But I think the
No
world is
shit.
becoming more visual
Schools
every
aren't
day.
working the way they're supposed to. I had no idea. No fucking idea.
Sarcasm.
Everything's hurt right now.
Hopefully the video. I'm glad the video's there. They can pick that up.
It's like, man. But no,
Hey,
so
So okay, so it's gonna be an educational game now. It's not
yeah,
gonna
it's
be just
pretty
run around.
educational. I mean, because they're figured, I don't know how some of y'all schools were, but, they used to, an hour out of the week at my old schools, they'll have you do those little fucking, little science games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, remember Mavis Beacon, the typing game?
The what?
The little typing game? You had to type real fast and keep
Oh yeah. Like he gave you a score and
Yeah, they don't do that shit no more.
Nah, man.
Well, that's because kids have iPads and cell phones. They already know how to type just with their thumbs.
So I guess they figuring, hey, it'd be easy to just teach these kids through video games because they pay attention to that shit more
True.
anyway. So
Yep.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't
No
know.
more
I mean,
playing
it,
outside.
more life skill stuff like how to change a tire and chop down a tree might be helpful, but
I'm with
Yeah.
you on
I
that.
mean, it'll help when we need to do shit.
maybe not chop down a tree, but write a
Change a
check or pay bills,
Pay taxes.
make a budget.
Yeah. Budget.
Hey,
What's a budget?
Budget
10 years old,
just-
bro.
But nah, but
Just spend when you got it, and you don't spend when you don't have it.
just get a credit card, you'll be alright. So we're gonna go into our musical break, but after that, I think we're gonna talk about men's health month real quick. So stay tuned.
all right, y'all. We're back from our little musical break there. We're gonna start off. It's June, and I don't know if many of y'all know this, but June is actually Men's Health Month. So we thought we might want to start talking about that as one as men, and two as black men.
Well, at least 4 of us in here are men.
Damn.
I'll let y'all figure that one out because I'm a man.
Is it the goat milk drinker?
I think it might be.
I mean, I don't know where you.
It's high.
I don't even know where you get goat milk though.
Where do you get goat milk?
How do you milk a goat?
He's from fucking Haiti, dog. They got goats in the backyard.
They got goats.
Dude, you can
Right.
go to Walmart and get it.
Man, but why are you drinking it out of a freaking?
Out of an old water bottle. Like,
Because it's too strong.
Here's a question for you. So, what's the health benefit for drinking that goat milk?
there we go.
Okay, let's go. It's proven that it is more potent than freaking cow milk.
Cow.
Excuse his English, y'all. He is from another country.
What's the animal? Say that again.
Dude, he had to think of what the animal was.
Cow milk. But I like it, man. It's different, and I know. And I guess my very first time that I tried it, and it was funny because it was somebody told me about it, and bro, honestly, I had a little can, that the one that you at Walmart, messed me up because I didn't realize that.
Because you drank milk from a can.
Exactly. Because it's 10 serving in it. And I'm like, it's a can. It's a little small can. 10 serving. Like, what the heck? But yeah, that probably put me to sleep.
I don't think milk's supposed to do that to you. Man.
First off,
I don't think milk's.
you don't buy milk from a can, bro. Like,
Why not?
why would you though? A can, like you talking about, like a can of beans, a can of milk. Like I ain't buy.
You know, like I said, he's from another country. You know, they can their milk there. They can their milk to preserve it.
You don't
All
buy
right,
freaking,
all right.
I can't stand the taste of goat milk, so.
So,
tried
here's
it
a
once.
couple
That's
benefits for
different.
goat milk. It's easier to digest.
Yes, it is.
It has fewer allergenic proteins and cause less inflammation. So most people are intolerant to cow milk are actually sensitive to one of the proteins found in A1 casein. So if you're allergic to that, you drink goat's milk.
Amen.
I think they say a lot of African American males are actually allergic to regular cow's milk. So it's high in calcium and fatty acids and low in cholesterol,
Preach.
and keeps the skin looking good.
Man, he asked you, and you
Preach.
can say all that.
Hey, I'm not on my phone. Leave me alone. He's on a computer right now.
It absorbs nutrients and minerals better than cow's
Because you don't know
milk.
which phone to be on.
I got 2 phones.
Hey, so I mean, in general though, there's a lot of health, a lot of health factors that affect black men. I mean, we diabetes.
I got some diabetes.
I mean, high cholesterol, heart disease, cancer, colon cancer,
Sickle cell.
sickle cell. There's a lot of things that are that black men end up with more predominantly than men of other races, and there's a lot of studies and statistics that show that they're somewhat preventable, but the problem is black men, again, more predominantly than men of other races, don't go see the doctor. They don't go talk to anybody about it. When, I mean, speaking from my personal experience, I started to feel bad, like, kind of feeling run down. Yeah, let's take some Tylenol or something like that. It'll, take a nap. It'll go away in a couple days. You'll forget about it. And it's not a bad way to do things, but you never know what that's going to be if that's something bigger going on in your body. Yeah. That run down feeling could be something else going on. That could be you got low blood sugar. It could be maybe your kidneys aren't working the way they're supposed to. You know what I mean? So my thing is go get yourself checked out. Again, I'm trying to walk that walk. I just went to the doctors. I've been doctor's appointments the last couple of weeks, getting blood work done, getting myself checked out because, I told the doctor. He's asked me, when's the last time you had a physical? Last time you had it, man. I told him it's been about 4 or 5 years, and he's like fucking started writing all kinds of shit in his notebook. He's like, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And I'm like, all right. I mean, luckily for me, everything came back, for the most part, looking good, looking normal. Right. Cholesterol's a little high, but it's not something that can be.
So the ladies who are watching can take note now. They know that you're healthy.
Strong back.
Hey, so while you was talking about that, because I'm the same way, because I sat there for 2 weeks with an earache. I just refused to go to the doctor for it. And I finally went and they gave me a shot and it was gone. So I'm like, all right.
That's all I had to do.
And my girl's sitting there like, motherfucker, I told you. Go
Right.
I was looking at this thing on hopkinsmedicine.org, and it said prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men, including skin cancer. And African American men are at the greatest risk to develop prostate cancer. The American Cancer Society recommends men with the average risk of prostate cancer should begin discussion about screening at age 50, while men at higher risk of prostate cancer should begin early. So that means you, Jacob, since you old as fuck. And then sexual health is a major overall health marker for men. 1 in 4 men will experience some form of sexual health concern by age 65. So.
Well, I mean, I can attest to it because I had a doctor's appointment yesterday and I fucking hit the snooze button and I didn't go. So I'm with you, man. You know,
fuck this.
About not going to the doctor, man. But go ahead, Jacob. You were gonna say something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You know, like Harry said, like men think, go to the doctor, get checked out. You never know what's gonna happen to you. You never know what's happening to you. I think it's the best thing, prevention. And I know according to the CDC, like they were talking about the leading cause of death in men in the U.S. And the number one is heart disease, and a lot of them it's like preventable, just by doing little things, walking, like speed walking,
like changing your
diet and everything, like eating right. Although that can be expensive, but do you rather die young or just maintaining your life?
How old do you want to get, dog?
I don't know, like 70.
Why you being selfish, man?
And I think the second cause is cancer, and some of it pretty much you can't really go around that if it happens. Just have to deal with it, and we can go to the doctor and do what you got to do.
Right. There are other diseases that are black men get. I mean, diabetes, you can be genetically predisposed to it, but you can also take care of yourself to make sure that you don't fall into having diabetes and eating insulin and stuff like that. But there's other things like I think LB over here, he's got some info on sickle cell, which is only found for the most part in black people.
Well, not only Middle Eastern, all that stuff. I mean,
Okay.
Y'all heard about Cali swag, right? Teach me how.
Nah.
Yeah, enlighten us. Teach us.
That big hit a couple years ago.
Yeah.
We know Cali swag, but
so
listeners out there that don't know Cali swag.
Yeah, so he kicked out, man. JR, he kicked out, man. Sickle cell complication. So,
damn.
Young man, 25, right?
25.
Yeah.
25. Real young.
And like pretty much the sickle cell trait, why I think it's important for awareness, is because it goes off of the parents. Get checked. A lot of people don't know they carry the sickle cell trait. And it takes 2 parents to combine it, give your child, just like this young man, full-blown, sickle cell to where they're actually suffering and life expectancies drop and everything like that. The yellowing of the eye, like all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I think, be with the person you want to be with and everything like that, but get yourself checked out so you know what you're bringing to the table and before you decide you want to make a baby or something like that, because you don't know what you're subjecting that child to, and unfortunately, it is predominantly in the African American community, as far as on our side. But not only African Americans. I mean, people from India, and other places like that. They're all predisposed to it too. I don't know if it's a regional thing or maybe I don't know what it is that caused that. Why us, but. At the same time, like just get yourself checked out before you get with your partner or whatever like that, and make that decision to have a baby, because to have traits bringing it together.
Right, genetics.
Yeah, that can subject your kid to short lifespan and a painful life.
I feel like
prevention.
I mean, you can't really prevent sickle cell though.
Well, I mean, you could manage it though, but is it like, how do you say, like if you're seeing someone, right, and
okay, so say I'm seeing someone, we go get checked out, we both find out we have the recessive trait of sickle cell, meaning that when we have a kid,
chances are
that's going to be the predominant trait. I mean, I guess that's a big decision you have to have with your spouse, whoever, decide if you're going to have kids or not.
it's fair because you're bringing a life to this world. You know what I mean?
Right. That's a pretty serious conversation you end up having to have with each other. But then at the same time, you never know what's going to happen with that kid. And there's so many. I mean, I know we're just talking about sickle cell, but there's so many things that can happen with a baby. I mean, you can't. I feel like if you're serious about having a child and you want to have a child with this person, you just gotta roll the dice because there's other things that can happen besides sickle cell, whether you got that trait or not. There's so many other.
Real. How many of us? Well, I think three of us have kids in this room. Did y'all plan to have kids or just have?
No.
So, I'm just trying to take it to the other side because I don't know how much conversations I'm having of let's go have this baby girl. Unless it's a pickup line, but I feel y'all. I mean,
let's go have this baby.
Or family planning. Yeah,
I mean, it exists. I mean, I think that, and that's another thing too. Like, a lot of times, kids are accidents. They just come and
you're not an accident.
Accidents? No. Accidents,
accident, baby.
No.
You know how you prevent that?
Condom.
Prevention, like Jacob just said.
And that's why education is the key.
All right, so back to the Men's Health Month thing. So a couple tips to help you guys out. This is for everybody. This is from the CDC.gov. And they say get good sleep. Adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I don't know how you gonna get 7 to 9 hours because I don't get that shit at all. Toss out the tobacco. Stop smoking, vaping, all that shit. They say vaping's healthier. It's not.
I mean, you're still pulling something into your lungs. Yeah, it's not air.
Move more. Adults need at least 2.5 hours of moderate to intensity aerobic activity every week. Because a lot of people, they work in offices or even if they work in like say fast food, they're standing in one spot. They're not really moving. So just just walk a little.
Get off the couch.
Eat healthy, eat a variety of fruits and vegetables every day. Fruits and veggies have vitamins and minerals that help protect you from chronic diseases. Tame stress, especially in today's society. You get stressed out real easy just driving down the road. If I try to go to work right now, I'll get stressed out because people backed up because they can't drive.
Shots fired.
Stay on top of your game. Like they were saying, go to the doctor. Just pay attention to signs and symptoms such as chest pain, shortness of breath, excessive thirst, problems with urination. If you have these symptoms of any kind, be sure to see your doctor. That's what they're there for. I mean, just talk to them and keep track of your numbers. Go to Walmart. They got the little blood pressure machine.
Yeah. And it's free.
Yeah. Hell, like a little Fitbit. I mean, it gives you a base number, but it might not be the
most accurate thing, but still something.
It gives you something base, and you're like, oh shit, my heart rate's 180. Might be
why?
So fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching TV. My heart rate's 180.
It's just like driving your car. Knowing that your car is in decent shape and that you can drive it everywhere. It's the same thing. It's just knowing that your health is like good to go, and then you can go on with your life and like see your kids, family, and everything, and be healthy. It's something that we can do every day.
Yeah, because I used to be in that camp like, I don't want to go to the doctor because if they do find something wrong, I'm gonna be fucked up in the head.
Right.
So I used to be in that camp, but now I'm like, man, let me stop being selfish.
Exactly. That's kind of the way I've been too. Like, man, shit'll go away. My body will fight it off. Your body can't fight off everything. Yeah. I'll eat apple.
I'm Superman.
Let me eat this salad right here. I'll be good.
That's what every time I hear people talk about they're gonna work out, they're like, let me eat my 5 salads a day. I'm like,
that's not how.
Like,
you're gonna die.
You have a gallon of ranch on that fucking salad.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's worse than a hamburger right now.
You got half a pound of chicken and another half pound of bacon.
Also, trying to talk with like you said, Floyd, trying to talk with a doctor and trying to talk with people who are qualified to help you out there is gonna be like a good idea. Because I remember I was reading yesterday, like the CDC put out that in 2008, like it was like 1 in 5 American, like for men, they had like anxiety and everything, and now in 2015, it was like 1.8.
Just push that shit down, bro.
So it's like, pushing it down ain't gonna work.
No, you just put it in a box, just push it all the way down. Just let the shit manifest. You should never let it out.
I don't want to
be,
with
anxiety and everything, just talk to someone, man. Talk to your friends, family, or doctor, and they qualify to help out and everything. So
I don't want to be insensitive, but
just saying,
the fuck is anxiety? Like, how is that like
Dude, I was gonna say that, man, but I didn't want to freaking be like that.
Anxiety is a real thing, though,
man. It's a real thing, bro.
I mean, okay, but like, is it? You're just you're stressed out. You know what I mean? Like,
stress. It's like, okay, for example, I used to have like social anxiety, so I would get like a tightness in my chest.
So you're nervous.
Like a physical reaction, but a physical
okay.
reaction to whatever the stressor is. It doesn't have to be if it's social, but like, so it can be a real thing. You can manifest,
all right.
into your actual physical.
I think. You know what? I'm not certain.
But no,
that's why I didn't want to talk on it because.
Speak on it, man.
Go ahead, put it out. That's what we're doing.
Talking about
Put it
a health
out.
issue. So
Well, I mean, anxiety. You don't think that is more a mental thing though, like to where you might mistake nervousness or.
That's why I'm equating it to just you're nervous.
You know,
I think it goes beyond that though, because
Yeah.
there's
It's a
being
manifestation
nervous.
of what's happening
There's
inside.
being nervous, but I think when you have a physical reaction to
Yes.
it, like your body or your mental, or your hell, you can go even deeper than that, but I won't go deeper than that. But when you have a physical reaction to where it's actually manifesting, I think that's where anxiety,
All right.
like depression, is,
depression,
you know, or something like that.
People with generalized anxiety disorder display excessive anxiety for worry for months and face several anxiety-related symptoms, such as restlessness, being easily fatigued, difficulty concentrating, irritability, muscle tension, difficulty controlling the worry, and sleep problems. The panic disorders, and like Farrell was just talking about social anxiety disorder, feeling anxious about being with other people, having a hard time talking to them, feeling very self-conscious, being very afraid that other people will judge them, worrying for days, staying away from the places, having a hard time, blushing, sweating, feeling nauseous. So, I mean,
So I think it's more than just being nervous.
Yeah.
It's actually you got symptoms like your
Yeah.
But, like,
body's going.
Your body's responding.
What you got here?
to
Still
it.
because
Come
I
on,
don't
man.
think I have anxiety, and I
well, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, everybody has anxiety.
I mean, it's definitely something that you
Yeah,
can-
Okay, like,
Yeah,
but
that's fucking smart.
I feel like you just because there's been times where like I've had something coming up or I was gonna be around a new group of people or meet somebody like I feel like that, but I just like I'm nervous. Like I just gotta go
It's
through with it.
natural. I think it's
Like
a
yeah,
natural-
like it's a natural reaction to something new, something you're not.
I mean, not to dismiss what you went through. I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds
No, I'm just
awful,
saying
man.
Is
I have.
I'm just
Here's a question. So, are we just using being nervous as a catch-all for anxiety?
yeah.
So instead of saying anxiety, we're saying the same things, just we're saying two different words for it. Because
I think so.
The definition for it is easily agitated, alarmed, tending to be anxious, highly strung.
Well, can't you prescribe medicine for that though?
You can prescribe LSD for it.
Okay, so
Wait, what?
like,
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
You get LSD for anxiety now.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh.
yes, and see, that's just another way to give people drugs.
Oh, time out though.
Calm down.
Time out. You give it the person that is insecure, afraid, shortness of breath to be around new situations and new
Man,
people.
just take an asthma pump. Just
You're
keep it moving,
you're gonna
man.
give this person a very powerful hallucinogenic.
It's only 100 micrograms.
I mean, how much LSD do you need to really go on a trip? You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be lost in the sauce, like seeing
just a little
seeing shit on the walls, and
But will they be anxious though?
I would have just wanted.
they might be shit. That might give them more anxiousness
Hey man,
than.
you just gotta walk with your asthma pump, man.
Shit.
You fucking get nervous, you fucking
Right,
take
hey,
a
what you
swig.
got in that pump, cuz?
Right?
LSD.
Let me get hit.
But now we're gonna wrap that shit up because
Yeah, we
we ran out of time. But yeah, like we said,
run out of time. Or we're gonna.
no, we got some time, but we're trying to get to our other
Do
topics.
we have
Yeah,
time
yeah,
or
yeah.
we don't have time?
No, we got time.
time.
We got
but
time.
We want to get to our other topic.
That's true.
You know
Health
what I'm
is
saying?
wealth, y'all. We'll cut it off there. Health is wealth. Go see your doctor, man.
Health is
Yeah,
wealth.
man.
You know.
I like that.
Yep.
So after the musical break, we'll
Get
get
checked
to
out.
our next topic. So,
Oh, we'll do another musical break. All right.
Oh, we don't want fuck it. We don't want to do another musical
Yeah,
break.
we good.
So
We
let's
good.
get to another topic. So, Bo,
So-
you're the one that brought this up.
Hell switch. Get ready.
Yes, you did.
You brought this up.
What did I say? I say a lot of things.
Forgot already? Anxiety.
Yep. Now y'all seen the movie Don't Be a Menace to Society? Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking gin and juice, right?
Hell yeah.
Y'all remember the brother that came out with the dashiki?
Yeah.
Talking about like the white man this, the white man that,
Mhm.
talked all the shit about white people, and then he was dating a white girl.
I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah.
So one of the people in this room, he brought up a question saying, "Can you be super pro black, or we can take the other way? Can you be pro your culture and date outside your race?" So let's say you got a lot of people that are pro white. Can you be pro white and date a black person, or can you be like Van Jones, who's always on CNN talking about black this, black this, black this, but he got a white wife and a couple of half-ass kids?
Damn. Half-ass kids.
Oh, they half-ass kids. 'Cause
How
he's a
they
half-ass
half-ass?
motherfucker.
Because they
Damn. Damn.
they
Half-ass
half-ass
kids.
though.
Yeah, they half-ass.
That's how you feel.
Floyd
That's
said
exactly
it.
how I feel about Van Jones. I'll fight him on sight.
Ooh. Did you hear that?
Violent little man.
I mean, so much just happened.
Like, so
Half-ass
angry,
kids.
man.
Bogo, you want to take this since this
Yeah,
is your
Bogo,
this was
yeah.
your this was your baby.
All right,
It's
go ahead.
your
Go ahead.
thing,
Lead us off,
bro.
Bobo.
Nah, man. I just
Snatch off.
Drop it.
I was just looking at that and I saw someone posted and I was like, man, can Is that possible? Can you be like, you know, as a black man or whatever, go there, black power and this and that and upliftment, and then at the same time, you know, you go home to, you know, white or other, like. How does that mix up with your mission? So I just wanted to ask you guys that. I mean,
so you just want to spark a discussion?
Yeah, I just want to spark a discussion because, like, for me, I'm open to everything. I think that, you know, I like people, man. So.
Cause y'all seen that Netflix thing, Dear White People?
Dear White People, yeah.
Have y'all at least seen the first
I've
episode?
watched one.
Yeah,
episode.
she's doing the same thing.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Cause when you talked about it, I was like, oh, that's in that fucking show.
She's doing the same exact thing.
So if you haven't seen it, so the girl on the show, she's all pro-black, blah 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 blah. She has a pro-black radio station, and she's banging a white guy. And so her friends find out about it. They're like, yo, bro, how you gonna be all pro-black but you banging a white dude?
So why is that a prerequisite? Like, why?
What you mean?
Oh, I mean, okay, so if you want to be all about your people, uplift them, empower them, give them opportunities and shit like that, that's you. That's your thing. That's what you want to do. You want to uplift the culture. Why is it a prerequisite for you? Why do you have to date your culture?
Yeah.
I think it comes down to where, to answer your first question, it's where I think it's a difference between wanting to uplift your community than to saying, I'm blaming another race for our problems. So if you're blaming,
and that's going to be the conflict.
problem.
Yeah, so that's where I see where the problem is. Like, you know, you can have people that are like, hey, you know, we want more opportunities for our community, blah blah blah.
Right.
Cool. You're not blaming another race for your problem. But then when you're saying, oh, it's the white man this, or it's the Asian man that, and then you find out you're the one on the back burner. It's like, like, wait a minute, dog. Like,
what are you saying?
Yeah, you just dissed all these people for like 20 minutes on the stage, and now you're going home. What? Like,
yeah.
So I'm with y'all. Like, I say you should be able to bang whoever you want to fuck around with, but
no, and that's that. I'm all for that. I think you can be 100%, you know, behind whatever you want to be behind. But that's not gonna preclude someone else from you dating someone else.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I don't think it matters.
I think you can be pro whatever you want to be.
NAACP president down the road married to a white woman.
Fuck it. Why not?
Why not? Why can't you be one and not be the other?
It's the 21st century.
Why is it a problem? Like Floyd said, if you blaming like a party for your problem and then you going back to them for something else, then you know it's an issue. I mean, just if you look at it this way, but then I don't know why you can't do one or the other as long as you're not blaming. Like, for example, like, oh, the Asian guy always do this and then now I can't do that because of them. You know what I mean? It's like, so you still have the choice.
So there is a difference, right? When you go out and you're forming together and saying, you know, we want equal rights or whatever like that, versus you're saying, hey man, I hate everybody. I fucking hate all white people. I think that, you know, exactly. I don't hate all white people. I love everybody. But if that's not where it's an example. If your message is like, you know, like you mentioned earlier, Floyd, like blaming, you know, white people for everything, or blaming another culture for, you know, race of people for your, you know, faults or downfalls or whatever. Is it okay to go home with one at the end of the night?
I'm gonna take it a different direction to maybe switch it up a little bit. So let's take it outside of race. Let's take it about a feminist movement, a woman, right? She's pro-woman. Too, yeah. So, but yet she's married to a man or dates a man. No one would ever falter for that, right?
No.
So why are we looking at it? You know, if you're dating outside your race,
exactly. Yeah. Why should that be an issue? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. But
some hardcore feminists be like, nah, you shouldn't date men because they're whatever. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you have that side of the argument.
You know, there's a movement right now on Instagram.
So, what's that?
What?
The Dump Your Man movement.
I'm not
Dump
surprised.
Your Man movement?
Yeah.
Please,
do tell. For everything.
Nah, you don't want to see the ones that are doing it.
No.
Yeah.
No. Is that bad?
Oh.
So, according to his
we gonna move on.
No, so like I was googling while everybody was talking about it, and because they're talking about K-Dot and how K-Dot's, you know, talking about, you know, uplifting the black community, and I guess they're assuming that his girl's white.
Yeah, he got kids, right? Like, you know, he don't put that shit out there though. Which is, I mean, good for him. I
guess when you first asked us the question, man, I thought about the KKK. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you got the white power movement, white power, and then you go to the rallies, burn the crosses, come home, you got a black woman at the house with half kids. Like,
see that
That's the way I view it. When you
Yeah.
say pro your race, that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Like
So,
you're talking about the extremist version
That's where
that's
I'm going.
really fuck everybody else.
Mhm.
We're it's us or nothing.
Like I'm talking about like NOI kind of
Yeah.
thing. You're saying like, oh, we need to take it all the way back to Africa.
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
you go home, you got a
Mhm.
Asian wife or a white wife or something like that.
Right.
It's like,
Now, in those situations, no, that shit won't fly.
yeah.
That shit would not fly whatsoever. You'd be excommunicated. You'd be fucking ostracized. You'd be gone.
So pretty much it's your
But-
approach of being pro whatever you're being pro at.
I think that takes us into another kind of different discussion. Do we? You probably should stay away from kind of the extremist whatever side. There's more of a gray area than there is just that black, that white, that Asian, that Hispanic, that Mexican, whatever the far-reaching end of the spectrum is. That is, our way or the highway.
I'm gonna ask you a
Yeah.
question. So you got two single guys in here right now, right? So when y'all go out, partying and whatnot, y'all been to one of these chicks' houses yet? Met her folks?
I mean, I've met my girl's parents.
So you met your girl's parents. So how did they receive? Like, did you meet just her mom and pops, or did you meet like the whole family?
Just her mom and stepdad.
Okay, because I know like down here, like in the Hispanic culture, like they're straight up like keep it in our culture.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
I heard
wondering
that
how
before.
you being technically an outsider coming in, how you was received.
I mean,
how she was received as well, especially down in this area.
I didn't see a problem. I think it went well. Like it didn't.
I was just curious.
I mean, I didn't notice anything. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, like she walked in like, who is this guy? He's not.
So what's with these waves in his head?
Yeah.
What are waves?
That
Speak of
reminds me. It's funny when Floyd asked Harris that question. I remember of a movie. I think it was George Lopez. I forgot the name of the movie. But when
It's like
His
Yes, or something
daughter-
like that.
Oh yeah, I know which movie you're
Yeah.
talking
With him and Ashton. Was it Ashton Kutcher?
America Ferrari is his daughter. Or
Yeah.
Ferrara, whatever.
yeah,
And she brings home a black guy,
so,
right?
Yeah, he brought a black guy, and then the cab driver was Hispanic. So they both were out the car, and then George Lopez walked out and just gave the Hispanic guy a hug.
Yeah.
And he was like, look at the black guy. He's like, yeah, you could put the bag inside. And then she's like, Dad,
No.
he's my boyfriend. He just like, so I see where you're coming with the fact that
Long ass
Hispanic.
point.
I mean, y'all were single at one time too.
I was about to turn
Right.
on the movie, man. Like, let's just look at this shit for myself.
No,
Man.
dude, it's a funny movie, like, because
No, it's
I think
pretty
because
good.
they were Mexican too, so it's like it's the approach of like how the family like view the whole
Yeah.
situation, like.
But I
What
did
was
hear
going
that
on?
there. I did hear that there's like a little, I guess like a little. What do you call it? What's the word?
Stigma?
Behind. At the end you can play around, but at the end of the day,
If you're gonna marry somebody,
yeah,
That
marry
goes
your
not
own.
just down here though. That's
It's
anywhere.
everywhere.
That's what I was gonna say to everybody. Like
It's
everybody
everywhere.
was single at one point. So did anybody else? Like
Right.
any crazy stories about it? I mean, I don't have to be crazy, but
No, I mean, I've seen it though. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, like living in the South for a little while. If you brought anybody home that wasn't black, you're
Right.
supposed to be like, yo, what the fuck, yo, like,
Fuck are you doing?
yeah, like, bro, like.
do you intend to
I
marry
think
her?
I think
you need to go to
ultimately,
the doctor. You need to go to the
ultimately
doctor.
though, man, like you should be free to date who you want to date,
Right.
race, color, whatever you want to call it. Like it's a free world. You know what I mean? And that's the direction the world is headed to anyway. Everybody's mixing and
Will it
mingling.
solve
with
racism?
every
Everybody's
no,
mixing.
hell no.
No. It's not gonna solve racism because there's always gonna be.
Never mind.
There's always gonna be
Everybody.
that one dude out there is like, whoa, I'm
better.
pure this,
Yeah.
fuck y'all, I'm
That's what
better.
cracks me
I'm
up when I hear
100%
like,
black.
oh, I'm pure Aryan. Motherfucker, like, have you been
Yeah.
to Europe?
Right.
Like,
Even close.
like you haven't left fucking goddamn Tennessee, like,
Right.
you ain't shit. Or like even Jacob said, like, oh, I'm taking back to the motherland. Bro, you haven't left Atlanta. You can't get the fucking
You ain't taking me nowhere.
Right.
Like, are you aware how hot it is over there? Like, you talking about going
Right.
back? These motherfuckers ain't got running water yet.
Right.
Like, chill out.
The mosquitoes kill you over there.
Bro, they like fucking buzzards.
The Muslims is like, hey, we don't know you.
No, like, the real talk, because I was talking to some, like, legit Africans, and they fucking hate us.
Oh yeah, no, there's a divide between actual Africans and Black African Americans, whatever you want to say.
Why call it? Why are we called
African
African
American? Yeah, I always have that
Because it's a
question.
PC
Why?
culture.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got to be into
I mean,
their feelings and shit.
I
A
mean,
lot of
look-
us-
Look at Caucasians.
That's what I was trying to say about the whole Uber thing. Like, you know, the Uber comment, dude.
I know, right?
Taking it too
It's
far,
like
man.
too far. Like everything's like under the scope for every little thing. It's like, come on, people. God damn it.
Well, according to my Wikipedia research, African Americans are an ethnic group of Americans with total or partial ancestry from any of the black racial groups of Africa.
Right.
So any of them. Doesn't matter which
At
one.
any time in your
Because they didn't keep no records, so.
yeah, exactly.
But it's the same thing with like Caucasians. How many of them actually been to the Caucasus Mountains?
No. How many of them can actually find the Caucasus Mountains?
Yeah.
How many of them even fucking know the mountains are Caucasus? You know what I mean? I mean, let me rephrase that. How many even know that's a mountain range?
We can't go
You know what I mean?
on and
Like, that's what I meant to say. How many even know that's a mountain range? You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. It's just I don't know how to explain, man. It's just how people are. There's always somebody that wants to fucking
Be better.
try to be better. Try to
Yeah.
say I'm better than you because
Date who you want to date.
Because of
love
what I
who
got.
You want to love. You know.
So,
But
same
back-
as you're saying. So, date who you want to date, but should you be careful about what you say? Because, like we were saying earlier when we first started this discussion, you can be pro whatever, but you gotta see like, okay, I can't take it to this fucking extreme because, like, we had another discussion before. Like, can your outside life affect your job? And so, like, something like that, like, oh, this is your family life. This is gonna have an effect on
Yeah.
you with your messages. Like Rachel Dolezal,
Well, I mean,
she got jammed up because she started running her mouth. She
well,
could've
they
kept
found
going
out
with it, yeah.
she was white.
I mean, if she wouldn't run around saying she was black, I mean, she would have got away with it.
But she was the head of the NAACP.
But my thing is, if she wouldn't have said she was,
Yeah,
she
I don't
said,
know.
like,
I mean, you're always gonna have somebody. I'm pretty sure it was somebody that wanted to bring her down. They knew the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I
Somebody
got
sitting there painting
something.
her nails, like,
Yeah.
Mhm,
like, I
right.
got you.
But yeah, what was your question? What were you asking?
Are you gonna come to work tomorrow with Tashiki?
Mm.
Dude, I should have came with a dashiki today.
Hey, you better get it. You better get ready for the Black Panther for the premiere.
My brother.
That's gonna be a good movie, man. Who was saying like it's a good thing they made? I'm so glad that they made it now instead of back in the day.
It would have been Will Smith, man.
Yeah, it would have been Will
That was
Smith.
you that was saying that. Would have been Will Smith. Nah,
So,
that.
hey,
would-
man, you know, where's Captain America at, bro? Like,
You think he
what's
would have done it justice though?
up? Fuck no.
No,
Fuck no. Especially not when he was like when he was the man. Nah.
Big Willie.
Bro, he had Wild Wild West.
That was when he was coming up. The Wild Wild West is when he was coming up.
Shout out to
Idris
someone.
Alba.
But
Back
Nah,
then,
Idris
maybe
Elba,
they
yeah.
could
Idris,
have.
he wasn't big then because he got big
True.
on the wire.
True,
And
true,
then
true.
Luther put him on.
What about what if it was Denzel?
True.
Nah, I don't want to see Denzel.
No.
There's
There's no Black Panther.
Oh, you want to come to Wakanda? And you go
No, and then he would have Denzel's good at like.
I like
that-
Denzel,
the
man.
New York
I mean-
accent is just stuck in him. I don't think he could. change
Denzel's
it.
my dude, man.
No,
I love
not
Denzel.
really.
Every movie Denzel's in.
Denzel can adapt to pretty much anything.
Bro, you're going to see him go from Frank Lucas to motherfucking Black Panther.
Right.
I was moving cocaine and dead bodies.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know if he's good on
But I'm over here with my claws and my bulletproof suit.
I'm glad they made it now.
It would have been fucking, what's the other cat's name? Damn. I can't remember his name now. It would probably been like somebody like Nick Cannon or somebody.
Fuck
Oh
Nick
hell
Cannon.
no.
you
Nah,
wanna see
man.
Nick Cannon,
I would have said they would have used Michael J. White. Is it like?
See, he fucked himself over with that Spawn movie.
Yeah.
But I know we're all
Michael
subject.
J.
But,
White, yeah, definitely.
But I love who you want to love.
yeah,
Again,
definitely.
you know what I mean.
So.
But, Yeah. I don't know, y'all got any parting comments? I feel like we went pretty long today, so hopefully y'all, stay with us.
Just make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud. If you're watching on Facebook, like it, leave a comment. YouTube, we're on there as well. Block those little kids that are on there as well. Help us out. So.
Yeah. Like I said,
subscribe, guys.
subscribe. We got
Very
video.
important to subscribe.
Please do.
I know a lot of y'all don't want to listen, but you want to watch. So we got the video coming out. So
Pay for that shit. We need y'all.
I just got the waves going.
yeah, man. Hey, like I said, keep rocking with us. Let us know. Always let us know if you got comments. How you feel about the episodes, whatever y'all got, man. But here we are again, Imperfect Nation.
Yeah, I got your video, dog.
We out, man.
That's
we
not
out.
me. That's not me.